Hey Gunners, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your video evaluation. Okay, so if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we want to check when we do your video eval, Gunner, is we want to check your setup. How you set up with the baseball in your stance, things like that, okay? So let's get you into a stance here. Okay, so let's get that foot on the ground. So it looks pretty good there. I like we have your hands, okay, up even with your ear hole in your helmet. That's really good. That's a good look. Your feet appear to be pretty parallel here, which is real important. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward here and see what you do. Okay, let's check another swing out. Okay, so it appears, Gunner, that you do a pretty good job with that front foot. I want to tell you how we want it to look. We want it to look exactly like your back foot, the way your back foot is right now, when your stride foot goes forward and lands. Okay, we want it to look just like your back foot. So both square to home plate, like your back foot is right now. That's the position we want to get to when we land. Okay, we take that stride. Right there. Okay, so now we're going to watch your route. How you take your barrel to the baseball. Okay, from point A, where it is now, to point B, the contact area. Okay, so this is right before contact, Gunner. Okay, right before contact. So let's look at some stuff here, okay? So not too... Gotta do a better job. We need more bend in our back leg, okay? We've got to find a way, Gunner, to take that knee and that back foot, this back leg, and drive it like nobody's business down to the inside of that front foot. It is imperative that you try to create as much force as you can driving that lower half down to the inside of that front foot. The reason we want you to do that, Gunner, is because when you do that, you create resistance from your back side to your front side. And by creating resistance, we create energy. And that energy goes up through our body, through our core muscles, out through our arms, into our hands, into the baseball. Okay? If you want to hit the ball harder, if you want to hit the ball farther, create more resistance between your back side and your front side. That's how you do it. Okay? So, we need a little more bend in that back leg. We got to drive that knee down harder to the inside of that front foot. Okay, from the next stop we talk a lot about is your position at contact. Okay, so you're a little bit out in front of this pitch. The ball should be right here right now, instead of where it's at. But right there, you got a pretty good. We call the power L. This arm appears to be straight with no bend to it, like it's supposed to. Okay, your front leg is firm, but it's not locked out. Okay, it's got a little bend to it, which is good. Okay, I can't see your eyes. The video's not very good. It looks like your head is where it's supposed to be, which is right behind the barrel. Okay. Let's see what happens to you after contact. Okay, not too bad. Let's watch another swing. Tougher pitch. Watch that barrel route again. That's pretty good. Nice high finish. Good. You can press down like you're supposed to. That's really good. Okay, one thing we want to talk about though, Gunner, is where you are when we're talking about where you are at contact. Okay, I'll tell you where I'd like you to be at contact from an upper body standpoint. Yep, I can't get there. Let's go back a swing or two. Whoops. Okay, right there. Right there. Okay, so right there, Gunner, your belt buckle on your pants is facing towards where the second baseman would be playing with nobody on and nobody out. Okay? That gives you a pretty, we call a square position at contact. Okay? But the ball's way out there. You can see where the ball's at. We're a mile from the baseball right now, and we are where we want to be at contact. So what happens is we roll the tape here, now when you're actually making contact, it looks like your chest is facing towards a shortstop. And you might say, so what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is, Gunner, is that I want you to look at the big picture, buddy. The big picture, okay? You might be 11, 12, 13 years old right now. Okay, in 4 or 5 years, you're going to be in high school. And pitchers, those dirty rascals, are going to be able to handle and throw pitches on the outside of home plate. Okay? If you're right here at contact, you'll be able to take this pitch right here and hammer it for a double over the second baseman's head in the gap in right center. If you're right here on a pitch on the outside half, you're never going to hit it. Not with any force at all. Because your front hip is wide open, your front shoulder is wide open, and that's just going to be a hard pitch for you to adjust to and get to. Okay, so it's really important that you understand how important it is for you to stay square at home plate. Okay, so I'm going to give you a drill to do. I don't want you to, when you get home, I want you to do it. Okay, you can do it via soft toss or with a tee. Okay, with the tee, just put the tee in the normal area. Okay, right at the edge of home plate. Okay, I'll draw my baseball here. Not very good at this, but that's a pretty good one, actually. Okay, and I want you to take your swing. Let's go back in your swing. Okay, there's your setup. I want you to move your front foot up a little bit and your back foot back a little bit. Then I want you to take swings, Gunner, without using your hips, without using your shoulders. And I want both feet to stay on the ground throughout your swing. Okay? You're not going to have very much power this way. But I want you to get a sense of what it's like to use your hands to hit with. When I go to scout, I look for guys that can use their hands. Not guys that can use their hips or shoulders. Guys that can use their hands and their lower half to create energy. Okay, so this is called a dead legs drill. And we're just going to kind of isolate your hands while you take these swings. And that'll help you get a better feel for using your hands and not spinning so much off the ball. Okay, so Gunner, I hope this helps you a little bit. I want to thank you and your parents for coming to ABC baseball camps. And we look forward to seeing you again real soon. So long.